The first step towards improving your chess is recognizing your weaknesses. I have been playing a lot of rapid chess lately and it has exposed me to my weaknesses and I am currently working on fixing those weaknesses. My plan is to get to 2300 this year and I strongly believe I'm going to get to that rating point. In today's video, I'll be playing 3 rapid games where I'll be explaining my thought process, and as usual, the games are going to be very instructive and also very entertaining. And without further ado, let's get some games started. Alright, we are playing with a 22-37 rated player. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. Are we going to see the French defense? Opponent is going for some weird variation of the French defense. Let's go here instead. My plan was to play this move, but my opponent is playing some silly stuff here. So let's just take it slow and steady. A move like this I really like. If I play a move like this, opponent can just play a move like this. If I go here, does it make sense? If I go here, opponent captures and I don't like that. So I'm looking at playing a move like this now. And after opponent captures, I guess I'm able to capture this way. I'm able to capture this way, or maybe capture this way. How do I want to capture? That's the question. How do I capture? If I capture here, there is a pin, but I'm looking at breaking the pin this way and taking it slow but steady. Also playing a move like this, just closing down this evil piece. A move like this, just closing down this evil piece, and the evil piece, for being an evil piece. Let's go here. And let's play. Oh my goodness, I had to lock down that bishop first. I had to lock down the bishop first. I did not. Justice, you can't be making this kind of mistakes. These are the kind of mistake that is making me not get past 2300. This kind of mistake that I'm usually above. It's not a mistake that I'm not above, but for some reason I make them. For some reason I make them. All right, now I'm looking at just trying to take that and turn it into something it is not. All right, let's I feel like locking down the bishop, but locking down that bishop opens up this bishop. This is like a double-edged sword. Let's go here. I'm looking at just trying to compromise my opponent's king side, and at the end of the day I'm trying to say, bro, I have an open file towards your king. Maybe I'm going to play moves like this and just castle on this other part of the board. Maybe the position is not as terrible as it should be. Might not be as terrible as it should be. Right, let's go here. Going for this pawn. Opening push pawn, I can capture. Opening. Okay. A move like this, I'm winning material, guys. A move like this, and I'm just picking up material. I should be picking this up. Wow. Wow. We just turned the disappointment into a blessing. That was a terrible blunder from me, but this open file just proved to be very useful. All right, I'm just going to capture here. If I capture here, do I have to worry about anything? I think I prefer to play moves like this instead. I think I can capture here. The reason I'm calculating all of those stuff to figure out what I should worry much about. If I capture here, what do I worry about? Nothing much. I feel like capturing here. Opponent wants to capture here, and then I offer a trade here. That I am not objecting to. Let's go here. Opponent can pin me. Opponent can go for that. My goodness. I like a move like this. I'm also looking at just going here. It's going to be very painful if I lose this game. Guys, the amount of distraction here is wild. The amount of distraction here is crazy. What kind of distraction is all of this? Let's go here. Pin everything defended. Asking my opponent to move the queen away. Looks like the queen trade is forced. A queen trade is forced. A queen trade is forced here. Wow. Because there is just no safe square for my opponent's queen. And if they are trading the queen, the game is over already. Game is over. After a queen trade, I'm looking at playing moves like this so that my pieces are actually connected. A move like this is going to follow next, and my rooks are connected. I can move this and not worry about getting checkmated. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think I have to play moves like this. Where's the knight going? I have to play a move like this. Because if I let my opponent captures here, let's go here. There, even knight go away. And we are also locking this bishop out. My next move is just to play moves like this. Just make sure my rooks are connected. If my rooks are connected, the game is already over. Game is over. I still have to be careful. I no wait. Am I not completely? Why am I not completely winning? Maybe I'm down with million pounds. Wait, one, two, one, two, three, four. Okay, opener has three. I have three. My goodness. Okay, I'm down with a lot of pounds. That's the problem. Problem is that I'm down with a lot of pounds. Oh, makes sense now. I'm down a lot of pounds. I'm down 3 pounds. So opener has 3 pounds for a piece. So the game is on, guys. The game is on. The game is on. So we do not have to relax. We need to play this game on. If we relax too much, that's how we lose. We need to watch out for this move. That's going to be a nasty fork. So one good thing here is that this knight, this rook, this bishop is locked out of the game. So the bishop is not very happy. Opponent, I see my opponent playing moves like this, trying to maybe find a way to bring the bishop out. But the moment my opponent plays this move, I'm just going to capture here. If I capture here, what do I worry about? If I capture here, if opponent captures here, good. If I capture here, I can capture here. And after opponent captures here, I capture here. That makes no sense. If I capture here, if opponent captures here, I capture here. And I'm fine. Am I not fine? I am fine. So I can capture here. What else? What is opponent going to play? Very important. We ask ourselves that question. If I play a move like this, if opponent captures here, I can ignore and just capture here. I guess I can even just go here first. I'm spoiled for choices. I am spoiled for choices. I think this is the move. We have to find this move. And after this move, what is opponent going to play? Okay. I'm not seeing a move I should worry about. So I think I can get away with capturing this pawn. My opponent captures this knight, I can capture here. Yes, I'm happy capturing this pawn. Opponent captures here, I capture here because we just remove a defender. That pawn was a defender of this piece, and capturing here also removes another defender of the piece. So this move should be good. So opponent can try to play some desperado move, which does nothing. I'm just going to capture here. So that move does nothing. A move like that, I see my opponent playing, but I'm just going to capture here, and I'm already chilling. I am chilling. I love what I'm seeing on the board. A move like this does nothing. A move like this, opponent's best try. A move like this, we just capture here. Or have two bishops, and I guess I'm chilling. A move like this, maybe I should even capture here. Just trying to get trades. A check here. Opponent captures, and I capture here. But then opponent can play moves like this, and that's defending the material. So I think I'm leaning towards capturing here. Okay, capturing here is bad. Oh, not as bad as I want it to be. Because I was already looking at playing a move like this, trying to gain a tempo on this. The problem here is that maybe my opponent lands a check here. But we should not stop calculating because it is a check. Yes, we should not stop calculating. So if opponent captures here, I think I have this move. And if opponent lands a check here, I have this move. This piece is under attack. And the rook is under attack. Opponent sacks here, I just capture here. I have no issues with my position. Opponent tries to go for this pin. It does nothing. Piece is defended by a knight here. And I'm just going to capture here. And there's no way for my opponent to defend this piece. The opponent decided to capture here. Now ultimately goes for that trade. Let's trade the rooks because why not? Why not? Oh, now I'm up 2 points of material. 2 points of material. Game is still on. Opponent has a pass pawn. Opponent has a pass pawn. A move like this I like. If I go here, if opponent push pawn, I'm pushing pawn forward. Also, I like this move. Let's go here. Where's the knight going? Very important we keep asking that question. Let's go here. I'm looking at going here next, just trying to go for this pawn. A move like this is a disaster. We have this check. Also, a move like this I'm considering. But opponent can easily just move away. So that's a one move threat that doesn't seem to do much. That's a one move threat that doesn't seem to do much. Right, let's go here. Put some pressure on this pawn. Opponent push, I push. Oh, if opponent push, guess I can go here. I like to just push. I can go here. Let's go here. Let's see how opponent handles this. I move like that. I think I like this move. I will be trading again. I am trading again. Why do I keep making this kind of mistake? This is terrible. Goodness me. What was that? Oh, I'm so angry right now. I am so angry right now. Hmm. Why worry about a check, yeah? What was that? What was that move? I know my problem. I know my problem. My problem is the one move blunders. I make a lot of them. I make a lot of those one move blunders. If I go here now, the check here doesn't seem to matter too much. I think I can play a move like this first. If I go for that pawn, just trying to bully the piece away. Opponent has this move now. Wow, wow, wow. Move like this, I like. Opponent has a check here. That's how I lose my thing. Oh, this is a painful loss. This one is really a painful loss. So angry with myself, yeah. I am so angry with myself, yeah. Oh, yes, we should get another game started. Let me save myself from this torment. That was a sick blunder at the end. Let's save myself from this torment. Let's quickly review this game. Okay, I was completely winning from the graph. You can see I was completely winning, hands down. And then I just blundered at the end and it was over. And I played with 76.3% accuracy. Opponent played with 81.2. Let's quickly dive into the game. Let's see what happened in this game. Opponent went for his weird kind of range defense. And all of this setup is the best move. I like to play this setup when I'm faced with this garbage. And so far, so good. This is all the best move. I've just been playing all the best moves so far, so good. And that was a mistake. I had to play a move like this. And maybe that's because in some cases, knight is defending this pawn. I did not play that. I played this instead. And then I blundered. But then I turned the blunder around. After I move like this, I just turned the blunder around. And I should have captured with my rook. I captured that way. But regardless of how I captured, I was still completely winning. That was still the best move. Capturing here was still the best move. All of this, very good. Very good. Then I blundered in one move. Guys, one move. I can capture here, capture here. But instead, I just gave up my rook, my knight. And that's GG's. Let's get another game started. Okay, who do we have here? That is Kazakhstan. Opponent is going for some weird knight move. Okay, now it has transposed into the queen's gambit declined. Okay. Position, it might get into the positional line of the queen's gambit declined. Opponent is going for the Catalan. I wanted to push pawn forward, but this bishop is usually a monster on this diagonal. That's not something I really appreciate, so I'm stopping that from happening. I'm also going to ask question here very quickly. The evil bishop go away. If opponent captures here, going to capture here, I have no issues doing that. Opponent push pawn, I have this move. I'm putting pressure here, and the knight is defended. I have no problems here. I have zero issues here. I wish I can capture here. I can't. A move like this, I kind of like. Capturing here, opponent can play something else. If I capture here, opponent captures here. And if I do not, let's say I capture here, opponent captures here. And then I defend this way. Yes, I cannot let my opponent just push this pawn forward this way. This bishop, guys, that bishop, remember that bishop we talked about? Bishop is about to become a monster. Bishop is going to be a monster piece. I need to play moves like, I wish I can capture here. I can't, at least not at the moment. Let's play a move like this. Let's make sure this is defended. If opponent captures here, I capture here. And I'm also looking at playing a move like this, just trying to put pressure on this pawn. A move like this, I'm also considering. It's actually a developing move. I develop a piece and I gain a tempo on my opponent's piece. Opponent is thinking to capture here or not to capture. I like this pin. I love the pin. Pin doesn't seem to do much. What are we doing if we are not pinning? What are we doing if we are not pinning? I like this well. I like this move as well. Let's put pressure here. I see my opponent pushing the pawn forward. I'm already looking at playing a move like this. After my opponent moves, maybe I capture here. Opponent captures here, we check. Does nothing, I can capture here. So let's say opponent hand. So that move coming. Another thing here is that opponent can capture here, we check. And another thing here is that I might still end up losing this. If I capture here, opponent is going to capture here. All right, that doesn't seem too good. If I do nothing, opponent is looking at playing a move like this and then winning that piece. That I also am not a big fan of. I'm not a very big fan of that. What do we have here? I think I can get a pass pawn here. Looks like my opponent is going to win this pawn at the end of the day. If I go here, my opponent has this move and my knight is trapped. Should lose the knight. Not really losing the knight, but my opponent gets 2 pieces for the rook, which is terrible, which is going to be terrible for me. A move like this just loses this immediately. I think we have to strike with this move. Now we need to watch out for this. Need to watch out for that. My opponent does nothing. I'm just going to push pawn, and that's a very wicked knight. Okay, I'm going to. I feel like capturing here. Does capturing here makes any sense? Okay, I think I can capture here as well. Just to make sure I keep everything defended this way. At least I'm not losing a pawn. I like this pin, but for now, pin doesn't seem to do much for me. Also, I'm threatening to go here. Opponent missed it. Opponent missed it. I was threatening to go here. That's a skewer. Opponent captures here. I just ignore. Capture the queen. Capture my queen. Capture your rook. Opponent captures here. Just capture here. Opponent has to be careful. If opponent dares capture here. Okay, now we are just going to capture here. Kind of like this move. Okay, if I capture here, opponent can capture here. If I capture here, opponent can capture here. It doesn't seem to work for me. If I capture here, opponent captures here. I capture here. Opponent captures here. I can go here. I think I can get away with capturing here. And if opponent captures my piece, captures there, I capture theirs. Let's go here. Opponent saves their bishop. I save my bishop. I'm up a full rook here. But guys, you know what we usually do in this kind of position? Guys, you know what we usually do? We find a way to mess it up. That's what we usually do in this position. That's bad because we have this rook sacrifice. Opponent captures here. That's a queen. And that was a brilliant game. At least that was a brilliant game. Let's quickly take a look at this game. Let's see what the engine thinks. What does the engine think? I played this one with 92.3% accuracy. Opponent played with 81.9% accuracy. Some high level game. But how managed I did not even get any brilliant move. I guess that's because I was always winning. Sometimes when you are winning, even if you sacrifice and it's a brilliant sacrifice, sometimes it's not recorded as brilliant. Okay, we went into the Queen's Gambit. It looks like the positional line of the Queen's Gambit, but I don't think this is the positional line. Not sure what my opponent went for in this position. Okay, this is the modern variation, the Queen's Gambit modern variation. So it wasn't the positional line, and giving up the piece there was good. But pushing pawn forward there, not good. Opponent just loses material. And then capturing here was the way to go. Oh, I had to save my piece. I had to just go back, save the bishop, hold on to your bishop pair. Your opponent gave you the bishop pair, hold on to it. I did not. I just tried to defend my knight, protect my knight, so that because when there is hanging pieces on the board, that's where you mischeck. Well, that's where you make blunders. And all of a sudden, maybe you get hit with a fork and the piece is hanging, the piece is not defended, another piece is hanging. So I decided to not allow that. And after this move, that was not the best. The engine wanted me to go here. And I saw this move, but I just declined the move because I was thinking, what if my opponent plays this move? Oh my God. Justice, your opponent cannot play this move because you have this move. Oh, it makes sense now. Your opponent cannot play this move because you have this move. You simply capture the queen, and that's even a pin. That's even a skewer. And if your opponent captures here, it doesn't really changes anything. Okay, I did not do that. I saw this move and I just decided to not play that. And after a move like this, that was a blunder. Captured here. Opponent captures here. Capturing with the pawn should be a great move. And it is the best move. And after this trade, I capture here. Attacked my opponent's bishop. If my opponent saves their bishop, I save mine. And I'm up 5 points of material. If my opponent defends their bishop, I defend mine. And after a move like this, I sack the rook. And if opponent captures here, we simply capture here. If opponent decides to move anywhere, we just capture here and have everything defended. And we are completely winning. Let's get another game started. Okay, we are playing a 22-33 rated player. Let's go with the king's pawn opening. Let's see how my opponent responds. Opponent is going for the Sicilian defense. Let me go for the Smith-Morra gambit. Saying dear opponent, what do you know? Opponent is saying justice. Not today. Not today. Count me out of your messy gambit. Not going to be a party to it. Opponent is saying count me out. I'm not going to be a party to that gambit. I'm just trying to get hold on to a lot of space on the center of the board before developing my knight, then playing a move like this. A move like this looks like a useful move, but this seems too useful to me. And I like a move like this. Not sure what it does for me. Not sure what it does for me. Trying to put pressure on this pawn, but maybe we should play a move like this first. Let's play a move like this first. And then we are threatening to just go here, and we should. Are we winning the pawn? We should be winning a pawn if my opponent allows that. If my opponent allows the opponent, opponent is an undercover grandmaster. The guy doesn't allow that. All right, let's play this move. I don't want my opponent hitting me with any nasty check on this diagonal. Also, moving the king is also a move, but let's try to finish my development. Looking at putting pressure on this pawn, I'm not seeing how. A move like this doesn't put enough pressure. It just doesn't really loses a pawn, but I'll be left with an isolated pawn, and I think that might be asking for trouble. A move like this, opponent captures here, I capture here. Is that really asking for trouble? I think opponent might play moves like this, maybe a move like this, and develop their bishop on this diagonal. If opponent captures here, I capture here, and opponent no longer has the bishop pair, but position is not the happiest position to have on the board. Okay, I think I like this move now. I like this move. I like this move. I want to trade my opponent's bishop. That bishop is a very good defender of my opponent's king. If I capture here, opponent captures with a knight. And yes, I also like that. Yes, I also like that. If I play a move like this, if opponent captures with a knight, I can capture here. If opponent captures with a pawn, I can just capture here. Okay, so let's go here. If I go here, what if opponent trades? Trades. Okay, I can capture this way. I'm spoiled for choices. Let's go here. A move like this, I'm just going to capture here. Opponent captures here, I always have this move. Let's see how opponent handles this. If opponent captures here, I'm just going to capture here and I'm chilling. Opponent doesn't want to trade. Guy does not want to trade here. The guy does not want to trade here. A move like this, I somehow like. Opponent captures, I capture here. That's a nasty pin. So a move like this, what is opponent going to do? Oh, that's also a pawn hanging. If I capture here, is my opponent going to capture with a rook? Might make sense. Okay, I think I also like a move like this. I also do like a move like this. My opponent captures here, I capture here, and I have ideas of playing moves like this. And my bishop is supported. So maybe we go here. Let's go here. Playing a move like this, the dark square bishop is going to be supported. My opponent, look at my opponent. My opponent has no development. I wish I can try to start an attack here. It would just be decisive. If I'm able to start an attack, it would be decisive. But for now, I'm unable to start any serious attack on my opponent. A move like this, I like. A move that my opponent is asking for now, that I do not really like. All right, let's go here. Opponent push pawn. That's just going to give me this square. I guess I have no issues collecting this square. The reason I play a move like this so that if opponent push pawn here, if I want to capture here, I can capture here without worrying about my knight being a hanging piece. Right, let's go here. I guess it's high time. What if I go forward now? Opponent captures here. Opponent doesn't really want to capture there, I know. Let's go here. Opponent wants to push pawn forward. Push pawn forward, be my guess. Be my guess. If you are pushing pawns on your king side, I have no issues with that. A move like this, I'm really looking at. It's going to be funny if the engine is screaming, Justice, why didn't you play this move 20 moves ago? A move like this now comes to mind, just putting pressure here. But playing a move like this, we need to watch out. Need to watch out and not just end up blundering material like that. All right. Knight is giving me material. Oh, not really. Opponent has this move. Opponent doesn't go for that move. A move like this. Am I losing material? Very important we ask ourselves that question. A move like this, if opponent push pawn, I have how many pieces? 1, 2, 3. Attack defending here. Opponent has how many? 3 as well. Oh, it's going to be a mess. We cannot allow that. So you move like this. Opponent push pawn forward. The check here comes to mind, but it's just a check. It's just a check. Where do I move this piece? Where do I really move this piece? If I go back here, which I kind of like, opponent plays this move. We have a check here, and then we put a rook here, but there's still a fork. At the end of the day, there's still a fork. Where's my opponent moving the queen to? Maybe not a fork I should worry too much about. I'm also burning time. Burning so much time. Okay, what if I go here first? Instead of moving, just go there first. That also looks interesting. Opponent has this move. So while it looks interesting, that might just be an interesting blunder. I think I'm leaning towards just going here instead. I see the problem and I'm just staying away from it. I'm saying, bro, I see the problem and I'm choosing to stay away from it. So if opponent push the pawn forward, I have to play moves like this. I have to decide if I'm playing a move like this or playing something else. And that is because this pawn is going to be hanging. That is because the pawn is going to be hanging. But before then, I think I want to throw in this check. Throw in this check before I move here. Let's throw in the check. The reason I'm throwing in this check is because if I play moves like this, opponent has a move like this, and that's pressure here. Maybe it does nothing, but I think I really like to play moves like this instead. Let's give my opponent something to think about. What about after I check here? Instead of moving, I just go here. What about just going here? Opponent still has a lot of pieces attacking. Also, a move like this, I kind of like. Kind of like this move. Opponent can trade. If I capture here, which I'm tempted to do, if I capture here, opponent captures here. If I capture here, opponent has this move. And after I capture here, position is sick. After I capture, the opponent has moves like this. Opponent, after I capture here, opponent captures here. I capture here. Opponent plays this move. And my queen is under attack. I might end up losing my queen. Let's go here. I think I like this move instead. Let's throw in this in between move first. What if my opponent hits me here? Did not really consider that. My opponent hits me here. I think we also have moves like this. But then opponent might hit me with this move. So we need to watch out for all of this. And if my opponent plays this move, how many pieces do I have? I like to say I have a lot of pieces. Not really. Capture here. Not working. Okay, now I'm looking at playing a move like this. But the moment my opponent captures it, it comes with too much threat. So I think it's high time we just move away. Let's just move back away. We still have moves like this coming. Okay, opponent is defending, and opponent seems to be defending well. Opponent seems to be defending well. I have no time, guys. I have no time. I have no time. Sad. Really sad. I have no time. Sad position. I have no time. The check here does nothing. A move like this I'm considering. If I'm looking at playing a move like this, I should not panic, guys. This is how I panic and lose games. Opponent has like 3 minute time advantage. I guess I played a little bit too slow. How many pieces do we have? We have 2 attacking this. Opponent has 3. So we have no attack. In other words, we have no attack. After a move like this, I'm tempted to capture here. A move like this, I really want to play as well. If I go here, check, it does nothing. Let's go here. I'm about to lose this pawn. I am about to lose that pawn. Crazy stuff. About to lose the pawn. Am I losing the pawn? Maybe not. If opponent captures here, I can capture here. And if opponent captures here, I have this move. What if opponent goes for this pin? Okay, I have this knight. I can capture this knight with this knight. That pin doesn't work. I'm hitting this queen. And if opponent decides to capture here, we have this check and we just pick this up. See how opponent handles this. I'm really tempted to just capture here. It doesn't work. What if opponent plays this move? Crazy stuff. That's a move opponent can play. Opponent can play a lot of crazy stuff here. Opponent can play this move, and after this move, I have to be careful. If I just capture here, Opponent captures here. Then I just go back. Should not be too bad. Alright, let's see how opponent handles this. It's pushing pawn forward doesn't make sense. It just loses material. And losing this pawn, one thing with losing this pawn is that it also allows my opponent. Okay, my knight is also doing a good job, yeah. Opponent plays this move. Opponent is reading my mind. If I go here, opponent captures here, I capture here. I have no time. I might just end up costing me the game. I hate when this happens. A move like this, opponent captures here. If I capture here, opponent captures here, I capture here. Let's go here. Start position. Opponent captures here. I guess I'm just going back. Or I can just go here. I don't. Oh, if I go here, opponent can capture here and it comes with check. So if opponent captures here, I just have to go back. If opponent plays this move, I'm looking at playing this move. I like this move. If opponent dares to capture here, we have this check. If opponent plays this move, I like this move. After I move like this, I'm not sure what I'm getting. So what if I go here instead? Wow. Wow, I have just 1 minute, guys. Look at the time. I have just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. This is sad. This is really sad. 1 minute against 3 minutes. We need to play fast. We need to pick up the pace. The problem here is that the position is super complicated. Not just complicated, but very, very complicated. A very complicated position. I can get away with grabbing another pawn. I think I like this move. I like the move for one reason. It just keeps that pin alive. It keeps the pin on this bishop alive. But for how long? For how long? How long can we sustain that? Opponent plays this move. I would like to play this move. I do not have it. My queen trapped. It looks like I just successfully trapped my own queen. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness me. Successfully trapped my own queen. All thanks to no time. Okay, let's go here. Opponent captures my queen. I can capture their queen. But I'm losing material already. I'm losing material. Capture my opponent's queen. Play a move like this. It doesn't work. Play a move like this. Opponent has to be careful. If opponent captures with the knight, I have this check. Opponent can capture the bishop. I have just 20 seconds against 2 minutes. This is lost. This is super lost. Oh, I'm playing too slow. I am playing too slow. Not nice. Putting pressure on this pawn. I'm also looking at playing a move like this, just making sure to pile, and pile up on the pawn. It should be win. I'm winning, guys. But look how many seconds do I have. Can I really convert this? Can I convert this? Let's lock in, guys. I've converted a position like this before. Let's try. Guys, let's go for the draw. Let's just go for the draw. I have to capture that pawn. Because if I'm not capturing the pawn, I'm getting flagged. And if I get flagged, the game is just going to end and I end up losing. Let's quickly analyze this game. That was a tactical chaos at the end of the game. It was a tactical chaos and I had no time. I could not calculate. I was just making moves as fast as I can. Okay. I played with 73.3% accuracy. You can see there was a point. I was almost always better in the game, but there was a point where I actually made a decisive mistake and my opponent did not take advantage of it. Aside from that point, I was never in very serious trouble. So let's quickly see what happened in this game. This is the Smith-Morra gambit. Opponent is saying justice. I have no interest in accepting the gambit. And we have this position. Oh, I thought that was a brilliant move. Opponent just steps away from it. Okay, capturing there was even the best move for my opponent. I thought that was the best move. The position is kind of complicated, I guess, because that move makes all kinds of sense to me. Okay, that's the best move. Where was my blunder here? Okay, that was the beginning of my problems. Maybe it might be the rook sacrifice. What's the best move? Oh, opener can capture here. Okay, so what was my best move here? What is my best move? There, engine. What is my best move here instead? Oh, makes sense now. It makes sense now. Simply saying if you capture here, I capture here. It makes sense. Oh, not yes, yes. If you capture here, I can capture here. And it is a very dangerous move. You have to move. You have to decide. You can't capture here. And after you move, a check here should be very devastating. Or a check somewhere. I'm just going to get a piece for free. Okay, that was the idea. I missed it. And then I captured here. I thought I was being brilliant. And then he moved like this. That was the that right there was the decisive blunder. And best move from my opponent was to capture. Wait. Best move from my opponent was to capture. Oh, they capture with check. Oh, I missed it. I missed that the move comes with check. I already had like a minute and something seconds here. I was just trying to play fast. I completely missed that this move comes with check. And I'm just losing the house. I'm losing everything. Opponent moves away. And after I moved there, I know capturing here is the best move. I'm just trying to keep this pin alive, just trying to play something. And after this move, felt like I was pinned, and that was the best move. After thinking for like almost 40 seconds, I found the best move, but I had no time. And after this move, I captured here with check, and then a move like this. Started piling up on the pawn, pile up on the knight, and after all the trade, pick up everything. I should have captured with this way, but captured my bishop, captured here. Opponent landed a knight check here. I captured here. And after that, I capture here. And the engine is saying, bro, that's a blunder. But guys, I have just 2 seconds, 4 seconds here. If I work on my speed, maybe it might be a position I should be able to convert. But I know myself, and I know that at this point in time, 4 seconds, winning this game in 4 seconds is just not me. I won't be able to do it. So I gave up the rook, and after my opponent captures, the game ends in a draw. If you have made it this far into the video, do not forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more videos like this.